Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Violet, and now, Team Star, be warned, I am coming for you. So up in the far northern part of Paldea, the very northern edge of Paldea to be more in fact, right on top of the lighthouse up here, that is where we'll find Ortega of Team Star's Fairy Crew. And that's where we're gonna go right now. Of course, when you get close, you know what happens. He arrives. Fabulous here. Citano. Operation Starfall is going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left now. This whole experience has been eye-opening, to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. But I am curious, Citano. What do you think of Cassiopeia? They cannot be trusted. They're doing the right thing. They're a bag of riddles. I really don't know. I really don't know. Is that so? Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment toward Team Star. No, there must be some other reason behind Operation Starfall. But what could it be? Well, I best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base, okay? He doesn't really change much, but that's Clive for us, or you know whom else, right? Yeah. Anyway, on the side here, there's also some Pokemon here. You see Palma and this generations are here. You see there's also Pokemon up here. There's a raid base down here. And at times you can also find Chanseys around here too. Got a Great Ball. You see some Hop Hip here as well. And what's that? At the Den! Oh, we fought you last time. Almost going to be high level now, not in the 45, that's a bit high level. So they're starting to become stronger. But anyways, as I mentioned in the last episode, there are a good chance to meet Chanseys around here too. They do spawn here in this area, maybe not as often, but if you eat a sandwich that increases the appearance rate of normal type Pokemon, there's increased chance you might find a Chansey. They give pretty good XP here too. Ah, interesting. Sylveon with a Terra type. And how often would you see that you play in the Pokemon game and you find a wild Sylveon? That's yeah. That's the evolution of Pokemon games. Villain is here as well. There's Generation 6 Pokemon here. Pretty interesting. Just checking if I saw any chances, but I guess I need to get a get some sandwiches going if I want to meet him. But that's fine. We can do this later if I need levels. I think we should be fine as we are, I think. Speaking of being fine, let's put Cloudsire on top. And let's also add Garganical. Can be let's change position of Azumarill to second, because being resistant. Could also add Skeledirge to be fair. Skeledirge is tanky versus fairy types, so just like this. We have some Pokemon that can do well, some that are do really well, and others that are just, you know, don't take much damage, but have to deal normal damage from it. Let's go. I'll return later when it's time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regards. Yes, Mr. Harrington. And who might you be, young man? A friend of the young master, perhaps? Young master? Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's Fairy Crew. the Ruchbah squad, led by young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington? I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information. No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any ideas of this young man might be? He's no friend of ours, you know. I think he might be here to try to take us on. Understood. In that case, I take you to an adversary of the young master. I guess that follows. Is that so? Well then, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Huh? Would you be so kind as indulge me in a quick battle? Sure, I guess. Splendid. Then let us begin. So Pokémon Harrington's gonna battle us. He seems to be like a nice fellow. You got Mogrim. Oh, interesting. So Mogrim, Generation 8 Pokemon, this is a dual-type Dark and Fairy, which is a very unique combination. It removes some of the other weaknesses and makes it a bit more cooler, but generally it still has the weaknesses that the other types do have, though. Comes Torment. Torment forces the Pokemon to not be able to use the same move twice in a row. You have to alternate moves. Poison Jab is going to do super effective damage. Actually, no, never mind, doesn't. Dark resistant to poison, I forgot about that. Still weak to steel types though. Next up is Hattrem. Hattrem is also a fairy type, but it's also dual type psychic. So let's just switch out to Garganical. Garganical knows some powerful steel type moves. But be warned though, Garganical is not the super strongest Pokemon when it comes to special attacks. Let's go with Heavy Slam. Some Psychic. Doing some damage, but not too much. Garganical's pretty tanky. Heavy Slam, doing some damage. Not super effective though, because I think Steel types doesn't really do much damage against Psychic types. That's pretty wide, but still, Heavy Slam is pretty nice because it's based upon the weight of the user. Garganical is very heavy, so Heavy Slam has a big modifier. Level up as well for Garganical. Now it's a new move. Earthquake. Oh yeah, that's a great move. Earthquake is one of the best, if not the best ground move in the game, so you certainly want to learn that. Let's go with Iron Defense. I think our defensive level is already strong enough. So let's just go with a very robust move set. Even though we already had a ground type Pokemon in Clodsire, but that's fine. Well, well. An outstanding performance. However, be aware that young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my paltry skills. You would do well to take care. Now, if you excuse me. Hasta la vista! That gentleman guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least that's what I heard. Now he's like tutoring the boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on! Why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting you here to make trouble, so I gotta let everyone know. Hasta la vista! Gotta love the enemy members. Oh, got a phone call. We guess we know from whom. I see the guard has been dealt with. Good job. That base belongs to Team Star's Fairy Crew, the Ruchbah squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic to the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him, and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him. But his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry, and he'll march out on the front lines and deal with you yourself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up, and go from there. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Ruchbah squad off the map. Yeah, the classic. So, let's see, let's just heal up, oh no, I'm not gonna let you. There we go. Heal up Garganical. And I think the rest is fine. Do we have any hold items you want to give to someone? I don't think so. I think as we have really a strong eater. And some of these moves, some of these things are fine, but there's something that's really good. Could give Expert Belt to Clodsire though, to make sure his poison moves hit a bit harder against these fairy types. The rest are fine. I guess we could give a lucky egg to someone. Give it to Azumarill. This means Azumarill will get a bit more XP per in battle, which is fine. Alright. Let's go with this then. Let's ring the bell and let's go! Here we go. The team starts Fairy Base. We have the Fairy Pokemon to fight. Code Red! Code Red! Operation Starfall alert! Everyone get in position, defend the boss with all you got. And rest assured, intruder, we'll deal with you without the boss's help. Unless you manage to beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, that is. Good luck with that! Oh, we will. No problem. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! That's 1. That's 2. And 3. Yeah. Down here. Oh, it goes in Marils. This is going to be good for Garganical, I think. Never mind, it goes actually pretty well. Oh, wow! Even brought in these Pokemon here. Curly and Gardevoir. It's going to be interesting, because Gardevoirs, they're Psychic types too. Psychic is strong against poison. But because we are the ones striking, so I guess it helps. Yeah, you see, Azumarill has the non-effective hits on Marill because it's going against the water Pokemon typing. We've got Florges from Generation 6, which is a pure Fairy type. So far, I'm taking any damage. Oh, there we go, some damage taking Garganical. Here we got Wigglytuff and Jigglypuff. Hoping they'll put us to sleep. A bit of lag. Oh, I can't wait. Hopefully Nintendo will reveal a new console, and if that one is backwards compatible, if I can play Pokémon Scarlet and Violet on a new Nintendo console, I'll be so happy. Get some more. Here's Mogram. More of these Pokemon here to face. Almost done now. We have 27, so we need 3 more. And speaking of 3, yeah, we have 3. And there we go. 30! We are done! And now for the main finale. Our defenses are breached! It's all up to the boss now! Oh, it is indeed. Bring him on! There he is. Pretty pink with hearts and all that. Aw, such a cutie. There he is. There's Ortega. Boss of team starts Fairy Crew, Ortega. Ha! So you're Citano. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. Oh, we know. We know they are not cute. Because they were a menace since Generation 6. Let's see what he can bring though. Here we go, the music changes, and it's time for the battle versus Ortega. Crafty guy. Here we go. Ortega of Team Star. His first Pokemon is Azumarill. He's like a good choice. I promise I'll play now, so don't blame him when this battle sends him blubbering back home. I like his grit. So this is a great choice for me versus Azumarill, because Azumarill is dual type water and fairy. Sure, Cloudsire is a ground type, he's weak to fairy, weak to water. However, he has the water absorb ability, which means water moves will not deal any damage whatsoever. You know what we could do? Let's just Terrestrialize, because why not? Let's make this fun. Let's just Terrestrialize our Pokemon. We haven't been Terrestrialized in Team Star Battle for a while. Let's do that. There is Cloudsire, Terrestrialized with the Poison type. Also the Skull marking. There we go. That's a pure Poison type though. Aqua Tail. But again, we had the Water Absorb. It does not affect Cloudsire at all. This change does make it so that the Cloudsire is now it's now weak to poison from before. Yeah, that's over now. But electric moves can also now hit Cloudsire, because Cloudsire no longer has the immunity. Comes Charm, which is unfortunate. -2 attack on Cloudsire. Another poison jab hits on Azumarill, gonna take it down. Wigglytuff next, we're not gonna switch. We could, but that will get rid of our bonus effects. And because this is going on, we could also just boost up our attack a bit to get it back up to 0. There we go. Now it's 0. Body slam. Do some damage. Oh, it paralyzed us. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oopsie, did you realize how unmatched you are? If you want to give up, now's the time. Oh, he's so cute. And he's so cocky. But fine. You want to do like that? We'll do the same. Let's do Super Potion. Again. Give it all heal up to max. Waste time again. Fine. Let's go X attack then. If you can't heal us that much, we'll just use this one instead. There we go. Now we're +2 attack. Body slam. Ooh, that hurts actually a bit. Let's change things up a bit. Let's go with full restore. Get rid of paralyze and of the HP recovery. We could also use X defense as well to increase our defense, but let's hopefully this one will do. Voice one again. Come on! How bad luck am I going to get now? The only 2 chances in a row he hits. Fine then. Let's go with X defense then. That's just so unfortunate. So bad luck. I'm getting paralyzed twice. Oh, of course, going to just charm on me. Come on! Ah! Bastard. Yeah, now the X defense really works. Oh wow, 1-hit KO on the Wigglytuff. Still paralyzed, so be careful. Dachsbun is next. Dachsbun. Just stick with this Pokemon. So this scene was one before, right? Yeah. You know, see, this one we have seen its evolutional form before, at least. Let's get our break attack again. And then I'll just use the full restore after next one. Oh, come on with the attack reductions! Now I'm -1 attack now. Oh, no, actually, +1 attack. This is so dumb. Let's use another full restore then to get rid of paralyze and heal up to max. There we go. Paralyze is gone. Pull up the HP. Crunch. Now let's use Poison Jab. Give it all eyes again. Now we're -1. Now we're back to 0 attack again. But this is still +2 defense though. Almost KO. Let's just do one more time. Now we're back to -1 attack. Ugh! At least we're tanky though, but come on. If it weren't for all the X attacks, it would have been like -5 attack right now. It's kind of crazy. I can Revavroom. This is the last one. You know this is what it means. What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. Well, we'll see about that. Revavroom will always be the same type as the of the base, so it's a pure fairy type. Let's go with Poison Jab. Steel Roller. Which is not very effective. It's going to get rid of the mist though, which is kind of strange. Poison Jab. Doing some damage, but not too much. Confuse Ray. Oh boy. Now we have a chance of hitting ourselves. Not what we want. But Pulsar says, no, I will strike the opponent. That's 2 strikes. Spin out. Doesn't do that much damage because again we have the -2 defense. Speed goes down. Which means now we might be speeding up. Poison Jab. Oh, it's not gonna confusion, gonna hit there soon. This is the opposite from what we had in the last time. Need to do 2 more hits, I think. Spin out again. -2 speed again. Now it's -4. Oh, confusion's out. Great. The confusion had no effect on us. That's very good. Wow, nice. 1 more hit, and this should be it. Confuse Ray from the Revavroom. Will it be enough though? Will it cause me to not be able to hit? This next hit decides the battle. Will it be me or will it be Ortega? It will be Ortega! Bye-bye, kid! Final luck is on my side. Revavroom is beaten and this battle is over. Nice one, Cloudsider. You never used to do that much recently, but now you were the MVP. How could I lose? What the heck? About 1.5 years ago. What the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you it's not a toy! It's called a Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem is clearly not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I want to see how it looks in our bully's face once we get it moving. I'm sorry. I really thought it could work. Come on, good fellow. It's no occasion for melancholy. One makes a remarkable contraption by a twine on hand. Genius. Thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all the effort would have been to 0 output, I just asked Mother to buy a car for us. See, This is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Mela, cool it, would ya? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we didn't put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bag or cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving! If you're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's pretty easy to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep. I'm gonna train on my Charcolet and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melly, wait! You know, Mela shoots her mouth out an awful lot, but she means well. I know. Ugh, this sucks. This sucks! I hate myself for losing, but also I can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of our squad boss are defeated, that means we have to step down, and going against our code will make me a traitor to the team. Ah, fine. Not like I have the choice anyway, so take the badge already. You better treat it with respect it deserves. I guess Ortega, you know, not too honest about his loss, but he takes it. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM2. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. We get TM79 Dazzling Gleam, which is a very good, very special attack. And just so you know, you are the worst, like the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington. I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Oh, actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you just met. Well, my answer is the same as everyone else in the team. It's because I was being bullied. So, the Academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would have guessed, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to Academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the Academy, I believe I'm best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington, about 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them. An altercation broke out between the groups. Though it not escalated into a major incident, the alteration nonetheless caused a scandal of unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the academy, one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over the best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. This student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that. I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad. It was not intended as a punishment, you understand? Team Star were the victims after all. I wanted the student to take some time to rest, so I had him return home to the Galar region, under the pretext of overseas study. Around the time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the academy's servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing. That's terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represent a great blunder on our part. I accept the blame that lay at my feet, and I resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handling the notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincerest apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without him. Not after we've come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's cause, you know, they're the greatest treasure in the whole world. Wow. That was deep and very long as well. My god, we're over half an hour this episode. I'm sorry, guys. We're soon done. But we have one more thing to do. Of course. Our reward. Citano, it's me. I think Ortega handed over his star badge to you then. I see. With his boss no longer around, the Ruchbah squad is as good as finished. Even Ortega. I'm sorry. We're almost there now. Just one boss left. The operation has been a huge success thanks to you, Citano. And Clive has also performed admirably as your support. Remember saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long? Not that long. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He always reminds me of the gang back in the day. Which gang? As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad boss themselves, confronted the bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though we could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all bolted from battle the first chance they got. Scarred, spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school, one after another, and Team Star ended up the villains of the story. That's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Now about your reward. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone, as promised. There we go. We get 10,000. Pretty nice. More importantly, we get more TMs to make. Oh yeah. Make good use of those TMs. They should help you take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit will be along to give you your bonus reward. And of course that means... Here it is. Here I am. Stay near Pokemon for once, will you? And of course she's licking her. Ah! So funny. Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They wanted the bullets to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. Even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied. They'd been able to get the right way that Team Star was the one in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everyone to face the bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot. Cutting Team Star and just hoping the plan would miraculously work out. You really think so? I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. Nice lot of materials. The next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you, Citano. We're finally done. That took a long time. But next episode, guys, we're actually not going to go for Team Star. We're not even going to go for the other objective. We're going to go back to school. Yeah. We haven't been to school for a while. It's time to do another story lesson. So next episode, we're going to go to school and do more history lessons and see what we can learn from them. And then we're going to move on to the other parts, which means now we have one Titan left. We have one Team Star left. Once those two are done, we can move on to the, well, part 1, I guess you can call it, of the end game. What more that will be, we'll find out. Next episode, some history lessons. And then, it's battle. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. That's good for now. See you guys next time as my journey in Pokemon Violet continues.